The channel exit indicator is available on various platforms on the TradingFinder website. From this section, you can download the indicator file for the MetaTrader 4 and MetaTrader 5 platforms and run it on your charts. Traders can also refer to this page to understand how the indicator works and how to use it. From the navigator section, we select the indicator file and run it on the chart by dragging the file. Just make sure to enable the Allow DLL Imports option in the comment section and then click the OK button. From the navigation section, select the indicator file and run the indicator by clicking the file on the chart. Just make sure to check the box next to Allow this transaction in the comment section and then click the Confirm option. Once the indicator is applied to the chart, a price channel will be displayed. The channel exit indicator is a useful tool for traders looking to secure profits and find exit points. For traders who are into trailing, they can use this tool to adjust their positions upwards or downwards and review their trade exit points. In the Settings section under the Inputs tab, there are options available. In the first part under the Range section, you can set the number of candles for the calculation and display of the indicator, which is set to 22 candles by default. In the next section, you can adjust the ATR period, which is also set to 22 by default, or check exit points. In Settings, Inputs offer options. Under Range, set candle number, default 22, adjust ATR period, default 22, ATR multiplier calculates price. In the Inputs section, set the number of candles for calculation and display, default is 22, adjust ATR period, default is 22, ATR multiplier calculates price channel, default is 3, indicator template is auto by default, 4 auto modes, light, dark, custom, auto changes candle colors, bullish green, bearish red, applying indicator shows light template. The next part is the ATR multiplier, which calculates and displays our price channel, and by default, it's set to 3. The last section is for the indicators template, which is set to auto by default, allowing for 4 auto modes, light, dark, and custom. By selecting the auto option, only the colors of the candles change, with bullish candles turning bright green and bearish candles turning bright red. Once the indicator is applied, a light template will be displayed on the chart. Next, a dark template will be applied to the chart, and finally, by selecting the custom option, you can keep your personalized template and the indicator will be displayed on the chart accordingly. Light, dark, and custom options are available, and by selecting the auto option, only the colors of the candles change, with bullish candles turning bright green and bearish candles turning bright red. The indicator is then applied. In the next part, a light template will be applied to the chart. In the next part, a dark template will be applied to the chart, and finally, by selecting the custom option, you can keep your personalized template and the indicator will be displayed on the chart accordingly. The channel exit indicator, which is implemented for MetaTrader 4, has some minor differences compared to MetaTrader 5. In the settings section of MetaTrader 5, you can adjust the ATR period in the first part. In the next section, there are 2 multipliers. The first one is set to a default of 3, and the second multiplier is set to a default of 4.5. In the following part, you can also set the number of candles for displaying and calculating this indicator, which is referred to as range in MetaTrader 4, but here it's called looking back. In the next section, 2 multipliers are considered. The first part is with a multiplier of 3, and the second multiplier is with a multiplier of 4.5. In the next part, you can set the number of candles to display and calculate this indicator, which is located here in MetaTrader 4 as range, and in this part as looking back. By selecting this option, you can change the number of candles for display and calculation. The last part is exactly like in MetaTrader 4, where 4 templates are available: auto, light, dark, and custom. For example, here I will select the dark template, and then I will click OK. As you can see on the chart, my template changes to a dark color. With the indicator applied to the chart and the color changed, we've reached the end of this tutorial on the indicator. We would love to hear your comments and suggestions in the comments section. The indicator has been applied to the chart and its color has changed. Well, friends, we've reached the end of this tutorial on the indicator. We would be happy to hear your comments and suggestions in the comments section.